me record. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so this is what we're gonna talk about. So we go to the course content. We have week 3 and 4 reading under assignment. And this is topic 4, time value of money. For the financial forecasting and planning, you see in that folder, I give you a link here. So you have solving for additional fund needed. So you can watch the video at home by yourself. And also for the statement of cash flow, you have indirect cash flow example. So you just watch this video by yourself at home. So I'm now going to talk about that. So we focus on the time value of money. This is topic 4, which is very, a lot of students feel pretty confusing. So that's why I think you need a lecture and to follow my lectures and to say how to solve time value of money question. Okay, that's the topic we're gonna talk about today. So the time value of money, so I have, you can download your PowerPoint slides right here, week 3, and you have, you have the time value of money slides, okay. This is a chapter 04, and this is the PowerPoint slides. That's what I'm talking about right now, okay. So we talk about the time value of money is going to be why this is important, okay. So because of the question is that you have present value and future value. Okay, present value, future value. Let's say the money you have today is more than the money you have tomorrow. We enable editing. So okay. Okay, so you have money today and you have money tomorrow. Basically, the money you have, the money you have today is more than the money you have tomorrow. Okay, so that's why. And so we have, okay, so let's see. Let's have a different types. Let's see, we got something here. Okay, the money you have today is worth more than the money you have tomorrow. Okay, that's the basic logic about the time value of money. The money you have today is worth more than the money you have tomorrow. For example, you have $100 today, right? Is it worse than the money you have $100 in 5 years. Okay. Do you know why? Why the money you have today is $100 more than 100 in 5 years?
Because the money you have today is guaranteed, like you have it already, whereas in 5 years it's uncertain.
Exactly, that's right. So it's the risk, right? Yeah. So you're talking about, the 5 years you're gonna experience the risk. So you're gonna compensate for the risk. You wanted to have a higher value, right? And also you can think about the inflation. Okay. So inflation is, for example, the Fed last week, so they keep printing money. So the Fed is starting to print money. So you have $100 today. You don't know how much stuff you can buy in 5 years. So because the Fed keep on printing money, so the inflation. Okay, the money is devaluating. Or you can interpret another way is that, I got $100. I can put in the bank. I got the interest. Okay, after 5 years, I got a lot more than 100 in 5 years because I have 100 and also I have interest. All right, so that's why. Okay, so very important we understand. Okay, the concept is the present value and the concept of the future value. Okay, so that's very important. So you wanted to know the money you receive in the future, or the money, this is the money you received at present. So the present value, future value, and also you have an interest rate. Okay, you have an interest rate. Okay. So today we talk about the question is present value and future value. For example, this is the question we do is that it's just a one-time thing. Okay. So you have a lump sum of $100 due at year 2, second year. That's only one time. And also sometimes you have like an annuity. Okay, the timeline is you put $100 at the end of the year for 3 years. You save that money for your kids' college education. Or, sometimes this is called, you have to do this payment frequently. Okay. Or you just do one time 100. So that's two different type of present value and future value question. Okay, one type is a lump sum question. It's just a one-time payment. And another one is annuity. So annuity is a series of equal payments. Okay, equal payments. So it's going to be like if you save money for your kids' education, or you have to pay your mortgage every month, say equal payment. So that's two types of the question. Okay. Today we have the question is that, okay, so if you have $100, okay, you have $100, and today, if the interest rate is 10%, how much money you have in 3 years? Okay, this is gonna be a future value question. Okay, this future value question. So I'm gonna give you an example. This is future value question. You have $100 today. Okay, 10% interest. After 3 years, how much money you have? That's a calculated future value. Okay, this is only one-time thing. Okay, how you calculate? Okay, this process is called compounding. Okay, so we're gonna have a compounding process. It's called compounding. So how you do that is compounding. That means interest on interest. So you have, okay, year one, you have 100 times 1 plus interest, which is 10%, is called 1.1. End of the first year, you have $110. Okay. And the second year, you have 110, and then you times 1 plus 10% again. The second year, end of the second year, it will be 121. Okay, the third year, end of the third year, okay, you're starting to have 121, invest for another 1 year, you will get $133. Because we call this process is compounding. Okay, so compounding process using the general formula is this one. So you have the general formula, right? Okay, so you have the formula. So let's see, we have, if you have Excel, so we can open that Excel file. Open that Excel file, okay? So we have the feature value, the feature value of a lump sum question. Okay, the lump sum question, and what we have that we can do is this formula. Is the feature value is equal to the present value times 1 plus interest rate raised to the power of n. Okay, so for this type of question, so you see your present value. Your present value is, you have $100. And your interest rate, the interest rate, right? 10%. The number of time period, how many years? 3 years, right? Okay, so you want to calculate your feature value because you don't know your feature value. So you wanted to calculate your feature value. So you solve for your feature value. Okay, in Excel, it's very easy to handle that. So that's why I recommend you to use Excel. Okay, when you do time value for money, use Excel equal to present value times, okay, 1 plus interest rate, okay, say 3, close the parentheses, and then use the hat sign, okay, this is hat, raised to the power of 3, okay. Okay, whenever you just click on that, okay, C4, and then click on enter. See, you got $133.01, right? Okay, so you can use this formula. You can just, another way is not going to use that formula. You just using type equal sign, feature value. Excel, they have the function is called FV function. FV is a calculated feature value. They ask you the rate, okay, the rate, 10%, comma, number of time period. The NPR is the number of time period, choose 3. And then you have a payment. Okay, remember this is a lump sum question. Do you have any payment?
No, payment
No
zero.
payment, right? You type 0. Yeah, payment is 0. So this one is not in there, so you have to type payment. Your present value, 100. Okay. Okay, you close the parentheses. That's how you calculate feature value. And when you click on enter, you can see your present value, and that's your feature value. Okay, sometimes you say, oh, why my feature value is negative? Okay,
You haven't put
just,
the
okay.
present value negative.
Yeah, so you have to make your present value negative. and then you can get your future value positive. Okay, this one will be positive. The reason is why is this is a cash. This is your cash flow out, and this is your cash flow in. Okay, so okay, what that means cash flow out. So basically that means you invest $100. That $100 goes out of your pocket, and then you will receive $133 at the end of the third year. So that's the money you receive, because this goes a different direction. Okay, that's what we call cash flow out, cash flow in. Okay, so whenever the money goes out of your pocket, put negative sign. Okay, when the money goes into your pocket, it's going to be the positive. Okay, so that's why usually we do present value and a future value question. So we make present value negative, because most of the time this is your investment, right? Okay, so this is the future value of a lump sum question. So in Excel, you learn how to do FV function. And another question is, we go back to the slides, we see there are different ways you can do 4 ways calculators, okay? But basically, if you have a financial calculator, okay, you want to help, so send me an email so I can help. But I think Excel can handle everything. It's pretty convenient, so you can use it Excel. Okay. Next, we talk about let's say we finding what is the, okay, this is for the present value, okay? And then we do the present value. Any examples? What is, we do example. Okay, these are still future value. Let me do another question. Okay. The future value, and we have present value. Okay, let me take another question of the present value question. Okay, for example, let's do this. You expect to receive $100 in 8 years. If you can invest at 10%, what is it worth today? What is it worth today? Okay, so the future value you have, you receive $100, right? Interest rate, 10%. And you have how many years? 8 years, right? 8 years. And then you have, okay, now you solve for the present value. So you don't, you wanted to know how much is it worth today? Okay, present value. Okay, so look at this formula, is that if you do the present value, future value is present value times that, and then you can have the formula is going to be, what is the formula gonna look like?
Future value of 1 plus I to the power of n.
Yes, so you move the present value to the left. Okay, the present value will be your future value divided by, okay, so it's okay. This is your present value. I want to go equal sign here. Okay. Okay, so your present value equal to your future value divided by 1 plus interest raised to the power of n, right? So your present value will be your future value divided by 1 plus, yes, okay, 1 plus the interest rate and raised to the power of n, okay? N is 8 years. Okay, you can use the present value, future value function, and you can do, this is your present value. Also, you can do just using the present value function, your PV function. Okay, the present value function is equal to your future value. No, it's a, you see, they give you hint. The first one is rate.
Rate.
Yeah, rate, and then comma, and time period, and your payment. Okay, no payment, 0. Yeah, and then you select a future value FV here is your future value 100. Okay, don't talk about the type, ignore the type. We're using defaults, right? Default type. Okay, later on we talk about the type. And then you click on enter. So you see that's your present value. The present value is negative. The number is the same, but it's negative. Okay. The same logic we talk about, this is a cash outflow and that's a cash inflow, right? Okay, so very good. So we have the future value and the present value question. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay, good. So so for this one, and I think I have a the time value of money table. So you have this one here. I want you to download this appendix time value of money table. Okay, when you download that table, so it's going to be is called a factor table, time value for money factor table. So we have present value and a future value table. So you see table A1 is for future value for $1, these compound at a key percent, okay? So the table A1 is for future value of a lump sum question. Okay, so table A1, we're using that example we have. We want to make it bigger. Okay, table A1, we talk about the 10%, right? The first question, interest rate is 10%. All the way down, you can go period 3. Okay, 3 years and 10%. You see what is the number here? Okay, this one, 1.331, right? 0. Okay, so or you can use the table A1 is 1.3310. Okay, this is what we do. The time value for money table we have 1.3310 times your present value. Okay, times the present value, which is 100. Okay, they just times 100. Okay, that's your future value. So using, you can use table A1. Okay, table A1 is for future value of a lump sum question. So you can do table A1. Okay, for present value question, okay, so we see this one, and we still can get to the number from the appendix table. So we're gonna using, okay, this is future value table. Okay, next, okay, the A2 is a future value for annuity. So we're gonna talk about annuity. Okay, table A3 is present value for $1. Okay, that is the present value for a lump sum question. Okay, so we're gonna use the table A3, which is the present value for lump sum question. Okay, interest rate 10%. for 8 years. Okay, so we go all the way down to 8 years. 8 years and 10%. Okay, right here. So this is the number. 0.66 is 0.4665. Okay. So now we have this one. Okay, we can do is 0.4665, and then your times $100, which is your future value. Okay, sign. See, that's your future value, present value, $46.65, and you can have using the table A3. Okay, either way, so you can have that table or using the formula or using the function, so a different way, right? So I didn't teach you how to use a financial calculator, but I just want to ask you, do you have financial calculator or no?
No.
No, I don't have one.
Okay, it's not necessary. If you have Excel, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So if you have calculator you want to learn, then just let me know. If you don't, that's fine. So we have different ways, at least 3 different ways to do time value of money. Okay, any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you upload the material on Blackboard? Because I can see it actually.
Yeah. Okay, so this is okay, so week 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there yet.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh,
Week
it's
3
not?
and 4 isn't there yet. Mm-mm.
Okay, I need to, okay, I added, so let me see. Oh yeah, it's not available on April 4th. Okay, I make it available.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, good. So from my side, as okay, so now you can see, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the this is the basically the electronic book chapter, the book chapter. Okay, and this is appendix table. So we just I just show you. Okay, this is the table I just showed you, and the tables. And this is the PowerPoint, the formula. Okay, I have the formula for you. And this is the PowerPoint slides. I just show you this PowerPoint slides. And this is the some of the example I'm working on. So, okay, so any, this is a very important thing we talk about is the present value and future value, right? Okay, let me see. Okay, what about the present value and the future value of annuity? Okay, annuity, this okay, annuity question is we have ordinary annuity and annuity due. So ordinary annuity are the payments made at the end of each time period. Okay, end of each year. Annuity due is that the payment was made at the beginning of each year. And for example, you pay your mortgage, it's going to pay at the beginning of each month, right? And or you deposit your money for your kids' education is going to be at the end of each time period. So it's so the only difference between ordinary annuity and annuity due is that the payment was made at the end for ordinary annuity, and the payment was made at beginning for annuity due. Okay. Let's see, we have, okay, what is the future value of a 3-year ordinary annuity of $100 at 10%? can we do these questions? What is the future value of a 3-year ordinary annuity of $100? Okay, let's see. Okay, we do this. And okay, let's see, 3 questions. Okay, so how you solve this question? Because this is an ordinary annuity, right? Ordinary annuity, so we have, okay, present value. Okay, for annuity, you didn't put any money down, present value is 0. And you have annuity, which is a payment, $100. Okay, at this moment, the $100 is going to be repeatedly occurs. It's not just one time. And then this is the interest rate, I, 10%. And this is number of time periods is 3. Okay, so you calculate the future value. So you don't know the future value, okay? Future value is, you put a question mark, equal to future value. Okay, let's see, the first one is a rate, 10%. NPER, 3. Your payment, 100. Present value, no present value, okay? You close the parentheses. Okay, that's your future value. Future value is $331. Got it? Or you can do this one using the formula. So I didn't do this, but you can check that. Okay, I will just skip that because so you can use the formula. Okay, you can use this formula and you get that thing. Okay, next question I want to ask you is okay, what is the present value of a 3-year annuity due? Okay, this is not ordinary annuity, it's annuity due. Okay, if this is the annuity due, okay, the present value 0, a payment 100, interest 10%, 3 years, oh, everything is the same, right? Only thing is that $100 was made at the beginning of each time period. We call this ordinary annuity due. Okay, you calculate the future value of this annuity due. Okay, this is what I want you to pay attention as a future value function, rate, number of time period 3, payment, and present value. Okay, now you need to add another comma here. You choose the type. Okay, the type you see there is 0 is the end of the period and 1 is the beginning of the period. Okay, for annuity due, you choose 1. Okay, you double click and the comma 1. Okay, that's your annuity due. Okay, so now you click on enter. So your annuity due is $364.10. Okay, you got it? Any questions? That's for the future value of annuity due. Okay, so there is a logic is there here, okay? If you use ordinary annuity times 1 plus the interest rate, okay, ordinary annuity times 1 plus interest, it will be your annuity due. Okay, the same thing happens, the same formula you can do is for present value of annuity due. Okay, present value added to due is also in that slide. So we can, you can read the PowerPoint slides and to continue to study time value of money. Okay, any questions?
No, I'm good so far.
Okay, good. So I just wanted to stop here. So we'll see you next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me, yeah, send me, you know, if you have any questions, just send me. Okay, who is here? So are you still here? So you type your name. I want to see who is here.
Okay.
Yeah, in the chat box. Okay, and okay, good. Okay, so I will try to record this and put on the YouTube.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Okay. See you next Friday.
All right.
Okay.
Okie doke. See you next Friday.
Thank you.
Okay.
See
Okay. Have a nice weekend.
you
You
too.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Enjoy.